What's good, YouTube? Yugioh 21 here, back at my 7-Eleven again, waiting for my bus, and I decided to give you guys a video today. The topic today is on how to really capitalize your MST plays, because I see it all the time, even from people who I consider good players, blind MSTing, and it causes them to lose the game. Now, yesterday I was watching a duel video from a local YouTuber of mine who recorded a game from a local good player, and the guy basically blind MST the wrong cards, and it caused him to lose the game. Sorry for that noise. Anyway, blind MSTing is bad. The reason being because you want to save your MSTs for things like Phoenix Chain. If your opponent has 5 back row, what's the really the point of MSTing? What are you really trying to hope to hit? You don't know what they have. They could be bluffs, and people still do run the Phoenix Chains. I mean, the best thing you can hit on a blind MST is either a bottomless, a composed, a Trinity Tribute, or a black on heaven. And if you don't hit one of those, or if you do hit one of those, you got to worry about your opponent having one or the other. So, in my opinion, the only time you should really be MSTing in general is if either you can wipe your opponent's back row. Like, say, for example, they have 3 back row, you open up 2 MSTs, and you think you got a good chance to run for game, then I can see you MSTing 2 of the back row, leaving them having 1 back row left, spamming out, making Dire Wolf, making Scrap Dragon to blow up the last back row, and then try to go for game. Or I can also see you using your MST to blow up a back row and try to go for game if that's the only way you think you can win that turn in that game. Because if you're playing against something like, let's say, Yugioh, and they have a bunch of back row, like 3 or 4 back rows set up, and you have a hand that's, say you're playing Gadget Kage Chain Summoning, and you're down on resources, and you really ran through a lot of your XYZs, and you're like, the only way I can win is if I resolve this chain summoning play and go for game, and I don't know what he has for back row, fuck, I'm gonna wing it. That's the only time you should be blind MSTing, is when you think you can win that turn, and you gotta wing it, because if you don't win that turn, you're gonna lose the game in general. That's the only time I see blind MSTing relevant. I see players all the time blind MSTing just getting their ass beat the fuck up because they did it. Now, granted, I've also seen players win because they blind MST. That don't mean that was the right play. That just means they're bad and they got lucky enough to win, or the deck they were playing was so good and their opponent was so bad that their opponent wasn't able to capitalize off of getting an MST. But then again, sometimes people also always get lucky as well. Like when they blind MST, they hit the solemn warning and then go off and attack it for game. That happens too, but that's not going to happen in the 8 to 9 round tournament, guys. Because if you build up these patterns over and over and over of blind MSTing, you really don't have to. You get to a big tournament, you're going to do this against a pro player like, let's see, Jeff Jones, Kevin Silva, Rick LeBlanc. They're going to capitalize off of your bad play, and they're going to get in your ass constantly. I see it all the time. People just set an MST or activate an MST, don't even do anything. I've literally seen people play MST and don't have a follow-up play to back it. They just MST your back row, set one in turn. It's like, really, nigga? Why did you MST? So I guess the whole point of this video is today, guys, is to let you know to don't blind MST. Blind MSTing is bad, and the only reason you should be blind MSTing is if you have to remove a back row, because that turn is the only turn you have left that's going to decide if either you win or lose the duel. Or if you're sure to have nothing but Phoenix Chain set, you can chain them into the chain. Or if you feel like, hey, I gotta wing it because this is a bad matchup for me, if I don't do anything quick, I'm gonna lose. Alright, this is Yugioh 21, and I'm out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up. I'm out. Deuces. Rate, comment, subscribe.